Hey guys, and once again it is Ryan from DentonGaming, and I'm coming at you with another video of, gonna be starting a new series this time, and it's a Game Dev Tycoon. First of all, before I actually do get into this, I'm just gonna say, thank you guys so much for 50 subscribers. It means a lot. I never thought that I would actually get this far. So it gives me more the reason to actually keep making videos for you guys, because obviously there's more people out there that want to watch my videos, hopefully. Anyway, so basically I chose to make a series for this, just because it was a pretty hard game at first to make for this, to actually succeed in this game at first, but then I just got a bit of help from some little, I guess, cheat sheets. Not really, well, I guess it's Succeeding Guide. It's actually on their official wiki website of Greenheart Games. So yeah, I'm just going to firstly show you how well I've succeeded through this game by doing all this sort of stuff. Methods and well, not really methods, I guess, but yeah. Don't just creating an MMO. It's really nothing special about that. It was actually a pretty bad one. But as you can see, I'm still making money from it, as well as the console that I made, and I've $1.6 billion. That's a fair bit in this game. And so basically you can just like bump up a lot of things, like say for instance your budget for the hardware lab and R&D lab and things like that. I'm at the highest, or the last office I guess that you move into. So yeah, first of all what you want to do is that you want to create a new save. You probably won't have all this stuff, but yeah, you guys can go through the tutorial or whatever, but I'm going to skip the tutorial since I've already went through the game now, and I already know what to do. So basically, we want to choose a company name. Mine's just gonna be DentonGaming. My name's Ryan, and we'll just pick my hair. I guess we'll just do that and that, and we continue. We don't want any hints because we're gonna start all over again. So basically, we'll overwrite that one because I failed that time. And so basically, firstly, what you want to do is that obviously you would want to develop a new game. So normally you would want to pick one like you would usually have something like say for instance something like a hospital, fashion and stuff like that for your first ones, but the more saves that you create, the more it alters them around. So at the moment I just have they're actually pretty bad, I guess. Mystery. So you want to try and aim to make RPG games most of the time, and PC obviously, because even though it does give you more market share, you just keep making for PC, because it's gonna be good in the long run. You just make it whatever you want. Say for instance, Mystery RPG, but just to make sure that Mystery does go with RPG, you can actually pick a sheet. There's like a sheet that I'll link in the description for you. Plus, I'll show it to you now. I'm back, guys, and so basically, what you probably get paid is something like this. So you have these pages here for percentages on how to do them sort of things, and yeah, these will help you like so much in the future with the games that you make, and really just yeah. So basically, you could just to make sure that that everything does work pretty well, you can go to this website right here, which will be in the description below, so you can go click on that and then come back to this video, and you can just keep scrolling down until you find so say for instance whatever game your genre is. So in this case mine is mystery, so what I want to do is that I want to find mystery. So mystery is somewhere right here. So mystery does go well with RPG and adventure, so I can make it for either one, but RPGs are good to make for this in this game. So now what you want to do is that you want to go back to so now we've got that sorted, you want to go back to Game Dev Tycoon. And so basically now, once you have that all sorted, resizing all this so it's good, you can click on next and name it whatever you want. Name does not matter at all, but I recommend also making it for PC each time, because G64 sucks. So just click on next right there and put it on text space, because that will make very bad games just off the spot. It sort of depends, I guess. I've never really experimented with it at all. Just always went 2D graphics for starting up. So basically what gets just that work. And so now we can go now we can go back to here. So now we will see here that mystery. Okay, so basically we want to move this down, move this up, and yeah. So, and then we'll go to this, and then so now we can see. So basically, RPG 15%, 80%, 100%. Now, pretty much you could probably put the engine at to 0% if you really wanted to, but just for this tutorial's sake, it's good to just stick with this, because these pretty much give you a rough about of how it is, and because it doesn't really tell you the percentage wise of for this, you sort of just have to work with it, I guess. You just have to sort of alter it and around about what it is. So basically the first one was 15%, so we would put that at around here. Then I think it was 100%, and this one was 75%. Or was it the other way around? 50%, 80% actually. 80%, 80%, 100%. So that's, I guess, roughly around 80%. So let's click on OK there, and let it go to stage 2 of developing the game. And so now we go back to here again, and you can see here 100%, 100%, 20%. So that's what we want to do for this. That's, I guess that's around roughly 20%. Around about, just roughly. It doesn't have to be exact. I guess if you do get exact, you probably get a pretty good score at the end. Just click on OK again once you've got that. And if you guys want to figure out this for yourself, and I do completely understand if you just want to muck around with the game first, I guess, but once you actually want to succeed, I guess, then we could always do this. There's no harm in doing that. 100%, 50%, 20% in the stage 3 here. Do around 20% again, so as you can see 50% there. Leave us 50% right there, because it's pretty much just going to stay there for default, so it's pretty much perfect 50% right there. Click on OK again. And I guess if it did actually display what percentage you have, then I guess it would actually be pretty easy to beat this game if you had this percentage sheet. So once the bugs are all going, click on finish, and it will give you your scores, or how much you used there, and just the XP that you gain from it, etc. And click on release game once you're happy with that. And first reviews for any release game, Mystery RPG, came in. Click on OK right there. And it's actually okay of a game for the first one. Probably could have done better. Mystery is fantasy and fashion RPG are the ones that are gonna be the best, but usually you would get 8s for all of them if it was a fantasy or a fashion, usually, or medieval or something like that. So basically you just keep following that, and you can see how much money I'm getting right there. That's an okay amount, I guess. Made it 13th. We have 34 fans. You gain fans obviously as you go along the game. So you can lose fans from other things. Basically, once you make them games, you want to make another one, and we'll see here. We don't want to make the same genre. We don't want to make the same topic, and again, like you can make whatever genre you want. Like you do RPG, and you can do, say for instance, if it's a space RPG, it's not. You just have to make different topics or genres in a row, or else it will give you bad regardless. I guess it can be good, but it can give you bad because the fan, or not the fans, sorry, the people that actually rate your games inside the game, they will go, oh, another, say, mystery RPG again, or you could have done something else, something like that, when they rate your games, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so then you would want to make different ones. Basically, good ones would be like fantasy and medieval. You can switch between them, or fashion and something else with RPG, because it's pretty easy, and you can leave the sliders are the same, and it'll be pretty easy to just go up in the ranks, I guess, and get a lot of money. And so, just to make sure that this is correct, we'll just check just to make sure. So, space is not good with RPG. Which is fair enough. Alternate history, just to make sure, probably not going to be a good one. Alternate history. The top here. Oh, it's actually good for RPG, so I might as well just switch between these. So, I don't know, we'll just go alternate history RPG, just some boring names because I can't think of any at the moment. So I'll develop it again, and you can just leave the sliders around the same, and maybe I'll alter a few just to make them more spot on. So this was I guess 15% last time. Yep, 15%. Probably move that down a bit more, maybe bump that up. Actually, we'll make that up a bit around. Actually, put it up a bit more, because you can sort of like, it's no harm in putting up a bit more, because as you find through the game, once you actually do game reports, so you can do a game report here of Mr. RPG. Once we do this one, and this one was 100, was actually 100%, 100%, 20%. Probably put that up a bit more, just to alter it. You can experiment, and once you've got it pretty good, so you get good ratings from this one, then you can probably keep the sliders at around the same, and you can just always alter them as you go along. And the game will get more and more complex as you research more things. So basically, for this part here, like audiences, so you can make games for young children or everyone, or mature audiences, so say for instance 16 plus or something like that. And so the game can get complex in that type of way, I guess. So it gets harder. So basically when I first started, okay, so go over here, and yep, 100% for this and 20%, put that up a bit more. As I was saying anyway, when I started off in this game, I stayed in the same garage for about 28 years, or 25 years, or around 20 years anyway, 20-year range, I guess. Let these bugs do its thing. And basically I recommend staying in the garage for as much as possible, because once you get a load of money, it'll be really easy to survive in the next office, because the next office is, I guess, hard to survive in if you don't have a lot of money. And just keep declining once you get the option to go to the next office. Just keep declining it like a lot until you believe that you can go in, that you think that you have enough money. I recommend, say for instance, I think when I went into the office I had around maybe 50 mil or 20 mil or something like that, which is actually pretty good to go. So basically I moved into the next office around there. So the XP and your points there, I guess. Certain technology points. Game review for this game. Hopefully it should be better. It's a bit better. Yeah, it's a much better for this one. So usually my first time when I made the save for the other one, pardon me, I got all 8s and 1 9, I think, which was actually pretty good because it was fantasy, and fantasy is really good. And as you can see here, it's going up pretty good. And that's just some industry news. You can read that yourself in your own game. Yeah, pretty much, if you guys request, you basically just keep doing this, and I guarantee that you will succeed. Also as well, once you actually learn multi-genres, you can put genres together. Like adventure and RPG is really great, as well as RPG and action, so that's really good too. And it gives you, it's more of an accurate percentage, so that's, I guess, harder to do than I didn't really make as much of multi-genres even on my main save. But yeah, you can just do whatever you like once you just research that. But if I get enough requests, just leave a comment in below if you like me to make a brand new playthrough or something like that of just this game, so I guess you guys can just follow along and just just follow along and watch and learn, I guess, or just play as well as I'm playing, so that could be pretty good too. Always do game reports so you can learn more about them and which goes together with which and stuff like that. And yeah, so my guy generate that game report. Yep, alternate history and RPG is a great combination, as it also said on the website that we looked at, or the Greenheart Games or Game Dev Wiki. Sound seems to be not very important for this type of game, so yeah, you sort of learn, your guy learns in the game which is good to go with which, and we'll do one more game just for the sake of it. So we go mystery again. We can keep switching between. It can get sort of boring, I guess, but I played it for a while with a friend of mine, and we'll just playing together, I guess, and we'll just yeah, we're just like making games, and we're just figuring out which works with what. We went as such using a game this percentage thing because we had that much game reports that we could sort of know, and possibly playing the game for a little while. 2, probably put that down a bit again because it was, I guess. Actually, we'll leave it around. Actually, we'll see what happens when we do that. So it's good to alter and yeah, to some. See what works best, because it doesn't hurt to try that, because you won't break your game a whole lot. So as you can see here, 3 pluses, as you can probably see, it's similar to this, so it's very good. You want that on the highest level design, you want that too, and you want this probably down a bit more to around there. So that's really good there, so you learn what's great together, and what works well together, and things like that, so yeah. Sound, probably put that in a bit, because and probably put graphics up a tad, though it should work well, hopefully. Now in the dev stage 3 here, as you can see, I've actually made a fair bit of money for around the early stages, I guess, from memory. I can't really remember that much. This was actually a fair while ago, I guess. I can't remember, it's been so long in the way of hours in this game. And days, I guess. And as you can see, lots of XP, which is good. New record there, doesn't really matter, I guess. The results here, so I guess it's a bit better, once again. And trust me, you just keep doing this. If it's your first save, I'm pretty sure you'll get fashion, hospital simulation and stuff like that, and they're really good to start off with. And as you want to do is do a game report. You can always do the game reports like later, much later if you like to, and we can now do contract work, which gives you research points, which I don't really recommend doing unless you have workers so you can do them faster, or else it's pretty difficult. And once again, if you just want me to do a playthrough of this and game until I guess I become a billionaire, then you know, just leave a comment on this video down below, or message me on YouTube, or however you like to do it. It's pretty easy to comment down below. And as you can see, graphics seems to be quite important for this type of game. Platform, genre match, RPG, and PC are good. See, also, that's also something that I forgot to mention. PC, you can see what works well with PC. Like, it's okay with action, it's okay with RPG, even though it should actually be very good with RPG. But PC works best with adventure, simulation, and strategy. So simulation games are also very good to start off with, in my opinion, because they are very good with PC, and you only really have like these 2, I guess, to start off with, and I don't really recommend doing the G64 because PC is better in many ways, I guess. So once that's done, you just wait for this. As you can see, I'm actually getting a fair bit of money. I've not gone into the negatives once yet, and I'm basically making a massive profit. So I think I don't know how much I'm spending on each game, but yeah, it's pretty good as well, because in this garage it's only like an 8k money loss each month, but in like say the last office it's like, I think it's like a mil or something. Can't remember, it's like 100k. Haven't really taken notice. I apologize if I've got that wrong. So 183.3k. It's only the 2nd year, and we've only been playing for like about 10-11 minutes or something like that. And unfortunately, that wraps up this video, guys. It's all I have for today or tonight, whatever time it is for you guys right now. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means a lot. If you like this video, share it with your friends and leave a like. And maybe even if you enjoy these tutorials or tips and tricks or gameplay or whatever, then subscribe to, and I will notify you if you have it checked anyway. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.